Hello guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Vadim and I'm a beginner day trader, and today is day number 131, and unfortunately for me, today is gonna be a huge red day recap. So my account is down by $619.23 or 28.71%. Very bad day for me. And yesterday I had a record-breaking week for me for my whole trading career, and today I didn't set up my max daily loss, my max stop loss when I needed to sell the whole position and walk away and wait for another day, another opportunity. But I didn't do it today. Today was hoping that a stock is gonna bounce back, just because when I bought this stock, first it went against me pretty much immediately. I was down like minus $60 on it, then minus $150. It bounces back. We have three topping tails. It's trying to break VWAP. Trying. I was minus only $40 on a day, and I thought now we're gonna squeeze. We had news private placement. I think it was like 42 million, and it didn't squeeze. It just continued dropping, and me looking at as the stock just non-stop dropping throughout the day, and I sold when with a $619.23 loss. This is very bad. So what happened? So I pretty much bought same setup as on a CRPH, I think. The stock I traded on Tuesday. The stock first popped up, then we had topping tail. The stock started dropping, and we had huge drop, and I thought we're gonna bounce back on this drop, but it didn't. This time it didn't. And if I would have sold when I was down, okay, doesn't matter. I didn't sell when I was down minus 50, hoping that it's gonna break VWAP and it's gonna go higher. That's fine. But when I did see when it was dipping below 150, 175, and I didn't sell, that's terrible, because trying to recover from $150 a day or even $175, $200 a day is much easier than to recover from $619.23. And I don't know, but the problem for me with my trading, and if you will look, if you watch many of my videos, you will see that I have many green days, sometimes good green days, and then there is a huge red day that takes all of that profit. And thankfully today I didn't give up the whole profit. Now I'm gonna show you guys my trader view so you can see it. As you can see, this is my monthly P&L after today's disaster trading. This is my monthly P&L, and before this trade I was up by $59 on the month, even after this huge red days. This week, before this trade on 12, I was down on the month minus $705. $705. And after such terrible week, plus the first week after these 4-5 consecutive green days, I was able even to put myself on a record-breaking week on the week number 3 and be green on the month. But didn't stop, didn't walk away when I could, and this is the reason. Got too emotionally attached to this stock. It's ENAB had news, as I said, but again, top and tail is pretty bad, and when it couldn't break VWAP, this is when I needed to get out, but I did not. I was waiting, and I sold, I think, close to like 4 o'clock, thinking that it should bounce back, but the stock didn't. So just stair-stepping down non-stop. So sometimes this can happen, and you're not selling when you should. You decide to risk it, and this is what happens. Very bad stuff happens if you don't sell when you need to sell. So as you can see, after this trade, this is my week. That was a record-breaking week. Now I'm up by only $74.67, but on the positive side of today's trading and this particular week, I didn't lose all of my profit I made after this day. This day, as I said, I was down without this trade, minus $705 on the month, and I think my account was like $1,390 or something after this trade. Today my account is above 1,500, which is I consider it's a positive, still positive. Trying to find something positive for me, to stay positive about today's situation. Such action, lack of discipline can ruin, in this particular case, can ruin your week and a month, but it can also ruin a year. It's really, really, really bad. So let me show you this trade. So as you can see, ENAB, and this is when I had a chance for almost 40 minutes, I believe, 40 minutes. I believe this is when I bought, can't remember, I think, not for 40 minutes, but I did have a chance to sell it with 50, even like $47 of the loss on a day. I had my chance. So this is what happens. You see, at 8.50 I'm down $455. Look what happens next. 9.25 before open, thinking that it should start climbing back up. What it does, it dips even lower. Here I'm down $505. Then it bounces finally. I'm down $430. Now I am very optimistic about the stock, and I'm okay. If I'm gonna be down minus like $150, maybe $100 on a day, I'm gonna sell it. Look what happens next. It dips lower. I'm down $467 on a day. Then it climbing back. Here I was down, actually on this candle I was down only $380 on a day, and I did not sell. Then it dips lower. I'm down $467, and that's what can be done. You see, minus 400, then minus 500, minus 588, minus 657. Man, this is just really, really bad. And this is when I bought it. Again, sometimes these dips can work, and again, I can see the problem with, let me get this. With this top and tail, yes, I understand. We have a bigger selling value on this candle. You waiting for a bounce, you don't get bounce, breaks below it, sell it. Okay, not a problem. You took a wrong trade, you down 100 on a day, maybe $90 on a day. Brush it off from yourself and waiting for another day, another opportunity, that would be also fine. Even, you know, taking a wrong position at the wrong time, not waiting for a stock actually to break 220 and possibly to take your trade on the way up. But all of a sudden you become very optimistic when you have a losing position, which is pretty bad. And as you can see, we had multiple levels, and this was the level when I bought it. I didn't hold, dipped. Here I was down, as I said, $150 on a day. Okay, you didn't sell it here thinking that it's gonna climb to VWAP, break VWAP, which was, I think, this level 177. That's also fine. Okay, you waiting for a stock to climb back, but why you don't sell here when it obviously dips even lower? Don't know, but you know, didn't wanna probably take my loss, didn't wanna do the right thing, but instead walking away with such a huge loss. And as you can see, this is when I sold it. Pretty bad. And you know, the funny part about today's trading, all the time when I sit in front of computer, I make myself notes. And my note for today was, wait for a leading stock, number one, to get my profit on. And the only reason why I didn't trade today PRPH, it was our leading gapper, because it was 14 cents, and when it started climbing to VWAP, I wanted to buy it, but you know, you will see in the recap, I'm trying to put my position and I am realizing that I need to buy like over 10,000 shares of this stock. And this was my reason not to buy this stock. At I think I wanted to buy at 14 cents or at 16 cents. But when it broke VWAP, I was like, okay, I think this should go. And on the second chart, you will see that the PRPH was moving 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and I think it was hitting like 20, 21 cents. So today could be a record-breaking day for me if I bought PRPH, but I did not buy PRPH because of the share size. And I bought instead INAB with news, with red flame, but I was wrong. And I was not disciplined, didn't cut my loser. Even look at here. We have a few times tried to go lower than 154, I believe here. Okay, you thinking that 154 is the level to watch. Look what happens. We have a jackknife through this level. Why didn't I sell here? Why didn't I sell here? What am I waiting for? And I believe in this area, stock already was like 8% on a day. And this is what happened next, you see? It just doing a round trip. Exactly a round trip. And still I do not sell at 133. I do not sell. Man, this is terrible. This is terrible. No stop loss, no max daily loss, and this is, you know, what can happen really, really easily. And especially look at the selling volume. Now when, you know, when I see and when I'm not emotionally attached, when, you know, the moment when you sell your position, you already accepting your loss. I know it took me a while to accept it, but my problem is with my current day trading is not accepting my loss fast enough. not being able to tell myself, dude, now you are $100 in a red already. You can make $100, maybe $50 tomorrow. You can recoup your $50, $100 loss just in a few days, maybe in a week, in a worst scenario. Why do not sell now when it's only $100? Why to wait when you're down like $250? Because it's gonna be already a different story. To recoup $250 instead of $100 or $150, that's a lot of money. And to recover from $619, this is completely different story. This is a difficult to recover from. And you probably saw it already when I was down minus $705 on a month. And I was able to climb to being up on a month by $59 in a week. Yeah, in a week. Like exactly in a week. Now, at least I'm glad I'm not at my lowest point when I was on Thursday, when I was my account was at $1,319. This is the only one positive side. I'm trying to find something positive here, and again, this is the most positive part that I can think of. Me not in the same level as I was on Thursday. At least now my account is up over $1,500, but it's still pretty bad. So what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna set up my max loss. I'm gonna set up my max daily loss. This is the amount when a stock goes against me and I already exceeded my max loss on a trade, and when my max daily loss is hit, I'm just setting the whole thing and I'm walking away from my computer and waiting for another day, another opportunity. So let's say I bought it, I'm planning to buy a stock on this candle. As it breaks, how much was the high? 166. I'm in at 167, hoping for retest of 188. The trade goes a bit higher, 174. Let's say I do not take my profit, and this is gonna be the moment when I need to get out on this candle probably. So 153 is the level to watch, just as an example what I need to follow, what I have to follow in order to be in a different position that I am right now. So this is my trade, guys, and yep, pretty bad. So this is my day. This is type of the video that is really hard to record, because you have to admit your mistakes, and there is not only one mistake, but there are multiple mistakes that I've made today, and that's bad. So this is my day, and I didn't record the whole session, guys. I think the video will stop when I was down like 440, 460, but now you know my P&L, and the stock was just stair-stepping down, going lower and lower. If you like the video, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below. And remember, trading is very risky, as you can see on my today's P&L, and today's results are typical because most of the day traders lose money in the stock market. Again, thank you so much for watching, and right now I'm gonna show you this trade in a pre-market session. Good morning, guys. Starting today a bit late. It's 7:21. I see AZI moving again. Sold off to 137, just bouncing back. $90 million investment at $3.50 per share. CDIB confirmed from previous letter of intent an initial equity investment of $90 million. Okay, good for the company, I guess. RENX 33%, 32%. VMR, BBM popped up, sold off from 149 to $2. Tapping tails. On the volume bar we have bigger red candles and MACD is crossing here as well on 1 minute chart. Where's my MACD here? This is PBM. So what PBM can do, we'll see. 186 level, then next one 230. So if it breaks 188 actually, a level to watch 188, then it can move to 229. If it breaks 239, then it can move to 299, 298. Biotech approval for the use of Psylabs product in phase 2B clinical trial. Still there are news on the stock. MACD looks like we'll be crossing on 1 minute chart. The buying volume is still small right now. Okay. AMST, I see, 17%. Also, two big topping tails. Bigger selling volume. Yeah, I just was setting off. Setting here. And MACD as well. MGRX looks like going straight from 136. MGRX 14%. Crypto related news. Look at the selling. PRPH, I see. PRPH is a leading gapper. This is our leading gapper now. PRPH, very cheap stock. Too much selling here and too cheap stock. Way too cheap. YCBD squeezing. Let me check YCBD, what's happening with the stock. Why it's squeezing? It's still down a lot. From 153, it was just selling off, looks like, yep. 141, just bouncing back. Minus 11.92%. PBM already 19%. PRPH 49%. One point 65 million shares selling, buying less than a million here. nice bottom and tail on PRPH. Question is it gonna hold? We have so much selling here. And here, like entire 5-minute chart, the volumes bar all selling. Yeah, I see it trying to climb to VWAP and rejection. MJRX, what it's doing? Oh wow. From being up 132 down to like 106, 107. That's crazy. RDIC 25%. Popped up today up to 18 bucks. Wild stock. The drop was $4. Oh, almost $4 from 17.14 down to 13.56. But the pop up was, and it popped from 13.20 to up to 18.25 bucks. Exactly. Yeah, that's very risky one. PRPH squeezing higher. Yeah, very fast. holding 16 cents level. Is it like a double? No, it's not even double bottom. More like ascending. This looks like a support level on it, if it's not gonna break it. But then we have 20 MA right at 15 cents. MACD is negative now. Yeah, 15 cents now. PRPH. Yeah. RDACR up 67% now. On 5,000 shares. 3BM is not even on top gapper scanner. 9%. Right at 200 EMA 157. Easy eye. High of the day. Again, the stock sold off up to 140 and now just bouncing back. Can I do maybe like possibly to 250? Easy eye 34%. PRPH. On the side chart just to keep on the watch to see. Yeah, it was like 14 cents, 14.33. Easy eye trying to climb higher. Popped up, sold off. Almost 8 o'clock. Now we have bottoming tails and the topping tails. Who's gonna win? Is it like a descending trend line that is forming? looks like a descending trend line to me. Symmetrical triangle. The low was 14 cents, 14 like 33, I believe. 30 seconds until 8. Eight. In up is on the scanner. %, buy attack stock. Try to buy it. Didn't get my order filled. Didn't want 5 shares, 50 shares, whatever it is. Is it gonna squeeze higher? But at the wrong time, the stock. I'll see if it's gonna squeeze. It needs to break this level of 188. Yeah, looks like people are buying the stock. The high was 220 on it. Looks like we're gonna break 188. If we're gonna break 188, we will be in pretty good shape for the retest of the high of the day. Yes, I know it's a big topping tail right now, but looks like people are buying the stock of the lows. 25% only in up. 175 on the ask, 174. These are not good news. In up is right now 13%. My position is down by a lot. This is a big squeeze. Right to be web. The question now, is it gonna go higher or is it gonna go lower? Nice candle on 1 minute chart. PR pH is 68%. Yeah. So the stock popped up to like 175 level and I wasn't able to do anything. Trying again 169 as a VWAP, but it already broke VWAP and we just sold off later. Just terrible. Now I cannot sell it. Freaking down $400. And just keep going lower. Look at this. Possible cross of Magdi. I'll probably save my butt for today. Uh, 146 is 200 MA, 144 in the ask. $145 on the ask I saw. Now back to 144. Can I squeeze to view app? It would be nice. $146 on the ask, $147 on the ask. We need a big squeeze. Nice. 149, 148 on the ask. Still down a lot for today, minus $300, but I was down at some point 550, maybe even more. Who knows? Maybe it's gonna break view up and go to the highs. $151 on the ask. View up at 159. Can we break view up and move to 177? I would be just fine to sell at break even, to be honest, at this point. Yes, something else pops up at the wrong time. It was so promising in this area to go to 177. Maybe now to break 149.